Hello everyone. Good morning students. In previous class, dear students, in previous class we discussed about the chapter statistics, and in that chapter we discussed about the arithmetic mean, or to find the mean of ungrouped data. Okay. Today dear students, we are going to discuss about the arithmetic mean of group data or discrete frequency distribution. Today dear students, we discuss about the arithmetic mean of grouped or discrete frequency distribution, or group data, grouped data, or discrete frequency distribution. Okay, dear students, today we are going to discuss about the arithmetic mean of group data or discrete frequency distribution. In that type of in a discrete frequency distribution, the arithmetic mean may be computed by any one of the following method. Generally dear student, we apply generally the direct method or to find the arithmetic mean of any group data of discrete frequency distribution. Suppose that in that type of method, dear students, suppose dear student, let x1, x2 and dots 1 xn are the, in that type of method dear student, let x1, x2 and dots 1 xn are the variables and their correspondence their corresponding frequencies are f1, f2 and dots 1 fn respectively. Then the mean of this data, and then the mean of this data is given by x bar is equal to f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus n dots 1 plus fn xn upon sum of frequencies as f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus n dots 1 plus fn. Okay, this is the formula for to find the arithmetic mean of any grouped data. Okay, this is one of the important formula to find the arithmetic mean of any group data. In that type of method, first of all we write let x1, x2, xn the variables and their corresponding frequencies are f1, f2 and dots 1 fn. Okay, then the mean of this data will be x bar is equal to f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus and dots so on fn xn upon sum of frequencies as f1 plus f2 plus f3 and dots so on fn. Okay, now dear student, we take some questions based on them and solve it. Let's see dear student. Let's see a question. Let's take a question dear students. Find the mean of the following distribution. Your question is find the mean of the following distribution. Find the mean of the following distribution, that is x, that is f, such that the variable is 4, 6, 9, 4, 6, 9, 10, 15, 10, 15. Okay, and their corresponding frequencies are 5, 10, 10, 7, 10, 7 and 8. Dear student, this is our question, given question, and in this question we find the mean of the following distribution, and in that type of distribution the variable x is given by the values 4, 6, 9, 10, 15, and their corresponding frequencies are 5, 10, 10, 7 and 8. Okay, here we find the mean of this observation. Okay, we find the mean of this observation. In that type of question, first let's see, first we arrange the given question, question in tabular formation. Let's see in this way. First let's solve it, let's see its solution. First of all, dear student, we draw a tabulation. First we write as variable x, and in second column we write as their corresponding frequency is f. Here your variable is what are 4, 6, 9, 10 and 15, and their corresponding frequencies are what 5, 10, 10, 7, 8. Okay, now we form a one more data, that is f into x, because of you know that the mean of this observation is sigma fx upon sigma f na, means sum of product of the frequency and corresponding variables upon sum of frequencies. Now we form a column as f into x. So we have, let's see, 5 4 the 20, 6 10 the 60, 10 9 the 90, 70 and 10 5 8 the 120, 120. Okay, now we get the total, here sigma f is what, sum of the frequencies is what, let's see, 8 5 8 7, 8 7 is what, 15 5, 20 20 20 40. Sum of frequencies is are 20, and the sum of the sigma fx is what, 360. After solving adding that, we get as 360. Now we use the formula of the mean of the discrete frequency distribution as x bar is equal to sigma fx upon sigma x. Now we put the all values in that formula. So thus the mean of this data is sigma fx is 360 upon sum of frequency is what, 40. So here we write as 40. So 0 0 cancel to each other. So x bar is equal to 36 upon 4, 4 9 are 36. So the mean of this data is 9. So this is our required answer. So in this way, dear student, we can solve that type of questions in this way. Okay, now let's see once more time. First of all, this is our given question. Okay, now from this question we arrange the given question in tabulation order as x as variable, right, 5 10 which is given in our question. In second column we write as f as variable, that is f. Okay, and the value of f is 5 10 10 7 and 8, and in last column, that is f into x, we write as 20 60 90 70 and 120. Now we find the fx, we make a third column of fx. Okay, so in this way we find, and our formula is x bar is equal to sigma fx upon sigma f. So x bar is equal to 360, means sum of fx, sigma fx is 360 and sigma f is 40. So we put the value in this formula, so we get our result as 9. So the mean of the given data is what, 9. So in this way you can solve that type of question. Now dear student, we take some other question based on that topic. Let's see. Let's see next question. If the mean of the following distribution, this is very important question, dear student. Okay, your question is, if the mean of the following, if the mean of the following distribution is distribution is 6. Okay, find the value of p. Find the value of p. Okay, now the value of x is, and the value of variable and their corresponding frequency is 2, 4, 6, 10, 2, 4, 6, 10, and last one is p plus 5. Okay, and their corresponding frequency is 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is our question, dear students, and in this question, if the mean of the following distribution, this is a given distribution, and the given distribution, the mean of this distribution, the mean of the given distribution is what? 6. Because of the mean of the following distribution is 6. We find what? We find the value of p. Okay, now first of all, in the same as previous question, we form a tabulation, discrete frequency tabulation. Let's see its solution. First, dear students, in first column we write as variable x, we write as variable a. In second column we write the frequency f, and in third column we write f into x, in this way. Okay, so here variable is what? 2, 4, 6, 10, 2, 4, 6, 10, and finally what? p plus 5. Okay, and their corresponding frequency is what? 3, 2, 3, 1, and finally 2. Now what we find, dear students? We find the value of f into x, means we multiply the variable and their corresponding frequencies. Okay, let's see. If we multiply that, is 2 3s are 6, 4 2s are 8, 6 3s are what? 6 3s are 18. So here we write as 18. 10 1s are 10, and after that last finally as 2 into, means 2p plus 2 5s are 10. Okay, now what we do? We add the sigma f. We find the sigma f, means sum of frequencies, and we find the sigma f into x. Now let's see here. If we add sigma f, we find as 3 to 5 11. We find sigma f is 11, and now we find the sigma fx. The value of sigma fx is what? 10 10 20 20 18 and 38 8, 46 and 6 52, right? So we get as 2p plus 52. Now we using the formula for mean of the discrete frequency distribution. Since the mean of this data is given by the formula sigma fx upon sigma f, and here your mean is what? Mean is given by 6. So we write as 6 is equal to sigma fx. Sigma fx is what? 2p plus 52 upon the value of sigma f. Sigma f is 11. So we have at 66 is equal to 2p plus 52. So the value of 2p is equal to 66 minus 52. So 2p is equal to what? 66 minus 52. 6 minus 2, that is 4. 6 minus 5, that is 1. So the value of p is 14 upon 2. 2 7s are 14. Then the value of p is 7. Okay, so in this way, dear student, we can solve that type of question. First, this is our given distribution here. Okay, in that question we find the value of p. Okay, now this is our given distribution according to our question. Now in this question, first of all we write as x as variable in one column, in second column we write as frequency which is given in our question, and finally in third column we write as f into x, f into x. Now we multiply both the variable and their corresponding frequency, get the value of f into x. So here 3 2s are 6, 4 2s are 8, 6 3s are 18, 10 1s are 10, p plus 5 into 2, that 2p plus 10. Okay, now what we do, we apply the formula. Now we find the value of sigma fx. We find the value of sigma fx as 2p plus 52, and we find also the value of sigma s as 11. Now we applying the formula for mean of this data is sigma fx upon sigma f. Okay, we use this formula and putting all the values of fx and f, hence we get our result. So in this way, dear student, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on mean of discrete frequency distribution. Okay, now dear student, we take some more questions based on the same topic. Okay, let's see. Let's see a question. Okay, find the missing frequency in the following frequency distribution. In this question, find the missing frequencies in the following distribution. In the following distribution, if it is known that mean of distribution is, if it is known that the mean of the distribution, if the mean of the given distribution is what, 1.46, this is the mean of the given distribution, and your question is, first is given the value of variable, that is xi is 0 1 2 3 4 5, 0 1 2 3 4 5, this is the 0 1 2 3 4 5, this is the variable is given in our question, and each fi means the frequency of their corresponding variables is given by 46 question mark 25 10 and 10 and 5, and here write as given as total, and here total is given by sigma f is given is as 200. Dear student, this is the question here. In that type of question, first we take the missing frequencies as f1 and f2. Let in this way, and we make a column as each fi into xi. First, dear students, let's solve it. Let the missing frequencies be f1 and f2 respectively. Okay, first, dear student, we take as the missing frequencies as f1 and f2 respectively, that is here we write as f1 and here we write as f2. Okay, and their mean is given by the question, given in question 1.46, and also their sum of frequency is given by this, also given by sigma f is equal to 200. Now sigma f means what, we make a equation from that. Now let's see, f46 plus f1 plus f2 plus 25 plus 10 plus 5 is equal to 200. Now we have what? 25 plus 5 is what? 30. 30 plus 10 is what? 40. 40 plus 46, that is 86. 86 plus f1 plus f2 is equal to 200. So the value of f1 plus f2 is what? 200 minus what? 86. 200 minus what? 86 na? So we have as the value of f1 plus f2 is equal to 114. Take equation number 1. Now in this way, dear student, we form an equation as f1 plus f2 is equal to 114. Now clear? Now let's look. Now we find the product of variable and their corresponding frequencies from the table is given by 0 into 46, that is 0. f1 into 1, that is right f1, okay. f2 into 2 we write as 2, f2. 25 3s are 75. 10 4s are 40. 10 4s are 40. 5 5s are 25. Now we add what? Sigma fi xi is equal to what? Now we say 75 plus 25 is 100. 100 plus 40, that is 140 plus f1 plus 2 f2. So we write as 140 plus f1 plus 2 f2. This is the value of sigma fi into xi. Now what we do, dear students? Now we apply the formula for mean of the group frequency distribution. Now let's see. Look at this. Now mean is equal to sigma fx upon sigma f. Now here mean is what? 1.46, right? 1.46 is equal to sigma fx is what? 140 plus f1 plus 2f2 upon sum of observation is 200. So we have, as if we multiply, cross multiply, we have a 292 is equal to 140 plus f1 plus 2f2. So the value of f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 292 minus 140. We get as f1 plus 2f2 is equal to what? 292 minus 140 as 251, 152. Take equation number 2. We get another equation as f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 152. Now what we do, dear students? What we do? Now we solve equation 1 and 2, and hence now let's see here. Equation 2 is what? f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 152. This is equation 2 now. Now look, let's see once more time. This was very important question. First we write as variable and their frequency is given, and we find the missing frequency as f1 and f2. We take as the missing frequency as f1 and f2. So dear student, in this way we in first column we write as variable, in second column we write as the frequency of their corresponding variables, and in third column we write as the f into x. Okay. Now first, and their sum is also given as 200. Now first of all we find f into x, that is 0 into that is 0, this in this way. Now adding these we get this, and this according to this question we have the sum of frequency as 200. So we write as in this way. So here for making an equation f1 plus f2 is equal to 114. Now by the help of this formula of mean, x bar is equal to sigma fx upon sigma f, we putting all the values in that formula. So after solving that equation we get an equation also f1 plus 2f2 is equal to 152. Now solving equation v1 and 2, we get our result as the missing frequencies. Let's see, dear student. Now solving equation 1 and 2 we get. Okay, now solving equation 1 and 2 we get what we get. Let's see. Your first equation is f1 plus f2 is equal to 114, and our second equation is f1 plus 2f2 as 152. Okay, now you can solve easily. This is the linear equation, so you know that very well. What is the process to solve the linear equation? This is equation first and this is equation 2 now. So first, dear students, make a line. Now after subtract these, now minus plus minus plus minus, f1 f2 f1 cancel to each other. Now minus 2f2 plus f2, this is minus 1f2, and here in that side we subtract 114 from 152, we get 12 minus 4, that is 8. Cancel. This is minus 38. Minus minus cancel to each other, so the value of the second frequency f2 is what? 38. This is one answer. Now we put the value of f2 in equation 1. Now putting the value of f2 in equation 1 we get. Okay, now we putting the value of f2 in equation 1, we get what? Let's see. f1 plus the value of f2 is what? 32 38. Here put is equal to 114. So the value of f2 is equal to 114 minus 38. So the value of f2 is equal to, we subtract what? 114 and 38 now. $76, right? F1 is 76. So dear student, the missing frequencies are f1 f2 is what? 76 and 38. This is our required answer. So dear students, this in this way you can solve that type of question. This is one of the most important question of your syllabus. Okay, so dear students, in this class we discuss about how to find the arithmetic mean or simply mean of any grouped data or the discrete frequency distribution. Okay, now today's class we solve various types of questions based on discrete frequency distribution. Okay, now also we solve some question based on the missing frequency, we solve some question based on the missing variable, and we solve some question based on directly mean of the given data. Okay, now first dear student, you revise all the topic which we discussed in that class. Okay, after that you solve your NCERT exercise based on that topic, mean of ungrouped data as well as mean of grouped data. Okay, then after we in next class we discuss about the next topic, that is median, to find the median of ungrouped data. Okay, first you complete your you solve the question of your NCERT exercise based on mean of ungrouped or grouped data. Okay, now dear student, in next class we discuss about the median of the ungrouped data as well as a grouped data. Okay, so this is very important topic. and this topic is not coming in your examination, but this is very important topic for your future. So please dear student, this is very important for you, so please revise and do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay, now in next class we discuss about the next topic of this chapter as median and mode. Okay, okay dear student, now we solve all the questions which we discuss in that class. Thank you.